Chapter 5 Legend. Hey guys, welcome back to Let's Play Dust and Elysian Tale. We are now off to the final chapter of the game, and it all starts right here in the Moonblood Camp. And I see Elder Grey Eyes right there. So, let's hop over the gap and get to it.
Halt! Who goes? Oh, it's you. Apologies, Miss Robin. Please, enter.
And we were greeted by one of the Moonblood soldiers, along with several more soldiers following us, all wielding, what are those things? Naganatas, I think they're called? Yeah, seeing those kind of weapons in Fort and Fire. Anyway, here's Elder Grey Eyes right here.
We welcome your presence, Sen Mithrarin. Preparations for war are nearly complete.
Surely you have more soldiers than this.
General Gaius is nothing if not thorough. His forces have exterminated most Moonbloods from this land. We are all that's left.
How do you expect to win with so few soldiers?
We cannot. That's why we created Sen Mithrarin. You, Dust, will turn the tide.
Well, no pressure or anything.
Yeah. Does General Gaius know of this place?
I fear he does now.
What? How?
One of our own has been keeping an eye on you since your travels began. A merchant, Sereth.
Aha! I knew that creepy merchant was one of you guys.
How did a Moonblood operate so freely in the wildlands?
He is a smart businessman. Deals in all the right places. Gaius' soldiers turn their gaze from him in exchange for free goods. However, no amount of bribery could cover up that Sereth was helping you to find us.
And that's how Gaius found out. How much time do you think we have to prepare?
Not long, I'm afraid. The whole purpose of Gaius' campaign is to wipe us from the face of this world. Once he knows of our final stronghold, he will send everything he has and destroy us.
I see all sorts of lamps here, but no fire. Is this the way of the flameless light?
It is, yes. In ancient times, the Moonbloods went by another name. We lived in a great society called the Sintuck, and we wielded the knowledge to follow the way of the flameless light.
Settle in, Dust. This could take a while.
We Sintuck harnessed a power unlike any this world had ever seen. We built elaborate contraptions like these lamps, capable of piercing the darkness without so much as a spark.
Well, obviously something went wrong because we still have to build a fire every time Dust pulls out his map.
Unfortunately, the ancient tomes do not say how the Sintuck fell, and that knowledge has been lost. Perhaps intentionally. All we know is that our kind were made as outcasts, and that has remained true for countless generations. For the longest time, we believed the Moonbloods were the only ones left who know of the way of the flameless light. But we were wrong. When General Gaius began his purge, there were stories of their weapons, stories of elaborate contraptions that seemed to defy the natural world. Weapons that sound identical to those of the Sintuck in the most ancient of tales.
What kinds of weapons are we talking about?
Arrows made of light. Machines that take to the sky like birds.
And we're supposed to fight these things with your lamps.
I did not say it would be easy.
Nobody ever does.
I did once, remember?
Yeah, and you were wrong.
Well, I'm here now. Is there anything I can do to help?
We are spread rather thin. Our chief engineer, Sanjian, is having trouble with our camp's support systems. Go and speak with him when you can, and I'm sure he will explain further. There is also the matter of our scout, Kier. He has not checked in for many hours, but with our battle preparations, we have not been able to mobilize a proper search party. His patrol takes him east of our camp if you aim to find him.
And just like that, we have updated our quest again. Check in with Kier at the edge of camp and assist Sanjian in restoring the Moonblood support systems. Will do.
Mithrarin, do you need anything else?
Just checking to see if he has anything else to say.
Thank you, Elder, but I must be on my way.
Yes, much to do. less and less time to do it. Good luck.
Alrighty, let's get a move on. Oh, and Ginger's here too.
Ginger?
Jin? Oh, Dust. It's you.
Yeah, just me. Are you alright?
I'll be fine. Just a lot to think about.
Listen, about Jin.
Yes?
What was he like?
He was very kind. Almost to a fault, really.
I like him already.
Yes, he had that effect on people. I like to believe it's what made you do all those wonderful things for Aurora and Mudpot.
Ara was always testing me. Every time I made a choice, he would tell me if it was the right one. I was choosing whether to follow Jin or Cassius. I believe they were both trying to influence my actions.
And you listened to Jin.
Yeah, he's kinda hard to ignore.
He is, isn't he? Or at least he was.
No, Ginger, I think you were right the first time. I think Jin continues to live through my actions. He's guiding me, keeping me on the right path.
But what of your other half? Cassius murdered my family, Dust. He destroyed my village, killed my friends. How can you control such a terrible being?
I feel his presence every time I swing the blade of Ara. I believe the Elder was right. Without him, I'd have been cut down long ago. But Jin keeps him from taking control.
As long as Cassius lives within you, though, there's always that danger. You could always be pulled to a path of evil.
I won't lie. I felt him pulling me to take the quick and easy path. To leave the weak to fend for themselves. To show no mercy to those in my way.
Perhaps someday you can be rid of his foul presence.
Maybe. Someday. For now, I need him to defeat Gaius. There's no other way.
I know. Still, I'm glad we were able to talk, Dust.
Me too, Ginger. I'll be back before you know it.
Be careful.
No, Dust mentioned something about Cassius, like, in a sense, pulling him to the dark side, I guess you could call it that. However, the only moment I recall Dust, like, showing some negativity is when he first met Ginger back in Aurora, like, way earlier in the game. And he started bad-mouthing about her before Fidget, like, snapped him out of it. That's, like, the only instance in which Dust sort of turned evil, but not to the point where he actually become a bad guy himself. Although, in fairness, I guess that could relate to the fact that most of the game has, like, side quests, and you can choose not to take any of those side quests, and that could also be Cassius' doing. He's just basically preventing Dust from helping all these people with the side quest and have him focus on the main quest. I don't know, that's just my theory.
Ginger?
Hello again, Dust.
Are you alright?
I'll be fine. Just a lot to think about.
I'm sorry, there's still so much to do. You take care.
Yes, you too.
Once again, just checking to see if she has anything else to say. And also, what is that she holding in her hand? I mean, she's looking at it every few seconds, and I never noticed until just now that she's always carrying something in her hand. Yeah, right there. She just looked at it again. What is that? Is that like a pocket watch or something? I don't know. Anyway, let's go ahead and get a move on. So we got a couple of things that we need to do, and one of the things we have to do involves this person right here. This is Sanjian, the chief engineer. Let's go ahead and speak with him.
Ah, you've arrived just in time, Mithrarin. My name is Sanjian. I'm what you'd call a chief engineer, I suppose the term is.
The Elder mentioned you needed some help?
Yes, indeed. In the caverns below, we've set up machinery to provide the camp with power and water. Unfortunately, seismic activity has shut down both systems, so we need to get them running once more. I have been rather preoccupied handling the battle preparations, so if you could, I would appreciate it if you went down there to examine the generators.
Sure, Sanjin. I'll take a look.
Thank you. You'll need to restart the generator and water pump when you're down there. We'll require both systems to be running if we're going to stand a chance against General Gaius.
And I leveled up just like that. What can I level up? Well, since we're pretty much in the most dangerous, part of the game with all the lava flowing and whatnot, I think max health would be a good idea to level up. Anyway.
Mithrarin, please find a way to restart the generator and water pump in the caverns below.
Yep. So your water pump and generator were shut off by seismic activity. Oh, that's what happens when you build your camp inside a frickin' volcano. Anyway. So, let's go ahead and begin our journey in the labyrinth below. Yep, we got some parkouring to do with all these platforms sinking and re-emerging from the lava. So anyway, what can I talk about while I'm making my way over to the generator and water pump? Well, a couple of things actually. For one thing, Animaniacs is getting a reboot, as a lot of you know, and oh, what's this? Military grade Augment. A secret military concoction used by the King's soldiers. And I have neither of these materials. God damn it. God, if only I managed to catalog the tough metal, I probably would have what I need to craft it. But still, I need whatever that is. It looked like a dog tag of some kind. But anyway. So yeah, Warner Brothers just recently announced the date for the premiere of the new Animaniacs, which is going to be on November 20th on Hulu. That's the good news, though. The bad news is most of the characters from the original Animaniacs won't be making a return, unfortunately.
Well, there's the generator. Let's see if we can find a way to get it working again.
I sense no energy emanating from the device dust. Perhaps there is a way to return its spark?
Spark, you say? Well, Fidget, would you like to do the honor? Thank you.
Well done, Fidget. The camp should now be receiving power.
Honestly, Fidget, where would I be without you?
Probably still be wandering around in the mountains outside Aurora.
Wait, what?
What I meant to say was, don't worry about it.
Anyway, let's go ahead and drop right back down. Don't have to worry about falling into the lava. A lot of ground to land on. Anyway, so yeah, Animaniacs is getting rebooted. New show premiering in a couple months. But yeah, many of the characters from the old show won't be returning. There's going to be no Good Feather, no Button and Mindy, Slappy the Squirrel out of it, no Rita and Runt, no Minerva Mink. Well, Minerva Mink, I understand. She was basically deemed like too sexy for a show like Animaniacs or something like that. Which is why she only appeared in like, what, 2 episodes? But yeah, I'm really saddened to hear that many of the characters from Animaniac won't be returning to appear in this new show. I like many of these other characters. I especially like Rita and Runt. They're probably my favorite characters in the show. I mean, Bernadette Peters, man. Holy shit. She has such a wonderful voice. However, I know for the fact that Rita and Runt were soon taken out of Animaniacs because the producers were having trouble writing some more songs for Bernadette to sing for Rita. Which is a shame. But, yeah. Yeah, the only characters besides the Warners that I know of that's going to be returning in the new show are going to be Pinky and the Brain, of course. Because they're among the most popular of the Animaniacs. I mean, heck, they got their own spin-off show, so of course they're going to make a comeback here.
Well, this is the water pump. Huh, no wonder it stopped. These vines are growing all over it.
I don't want to risk damaging the pump trying to cut those vines. Maybe there's some way we can burn them off?
Oh, sounds like another task for Fidget. And by the way, what does seismic activity have to do with vines? And how is it the vines be able to grow over the water pump so fast?
Alright, that seemed to fix it. Nice work, Fidget.
Ah, stop. You're making me blush.
Okay, That's the generator and the water pump back online. Let's return to Sanjian.
Anyway. So yeah, the fact that many of the characters from the old Animaniacs won't be returning to the new Animaniacs, I feel like the show's not gonna do very well. Because here's the thing, bye. What makes Animaniacs such a great show is that it had like a whole variety of different characters, each with their own distinct traits and personalities. And yeah, without many of these characters appearing in the new show, I don't think this new show is gonna do all that well. So anyway.
Excellent work, Miss Rarin. Now that the power and water systems are working again, we can hold our ground against Gaius' soldiers. You have saved many lives this day.
So yep, that's that taken care of. Now if we go back to speak with the Elder, he won't have anything to say. So now we have to go and look out for, what's the other guy's name? Kier? Kier, yeah. Gotta continue heading on east to be on the lookout for the Moonblood Sentry. Also, switch Fidget's projectile back to the lightning projectile. Goes zappity zap zap! Sorry about that little pop.
Did you hear something?
I don't hear anything, Fidget. Actually, that little cutscene with Fidget right there, that's really a little hint on a new upcoming enemy. Oh! And I heard some, like, louder, faster footsteps. We're not alone. Yep. Time to be on the lookout for these new enemies. And also, there's a chest down here to open up. And what can we find inside this chest? Uh-oh, we got some blueprints. We got a blueprint for Magma Mantle, imbued with incredibly strong obsidian drawn from the volcanic Everdon Basin. And again, tough metal required. Damn it! I knew I should have cataloged the tough metal before I crafted the frozen blade. And also, I got some new food. King crab legs. Only the best part. Don't cut your fingers. Oh god, that reminds me of that one video the Serious Cactus Demon sent me. Oh god, I don't even want to think about that video. It's really friggin' weird. Uh-oh.
Oh no! Just look!
It's the missing sentry. What happened here?
Ah! Just look out!
And the new enemies are upon us. The General's assassins are beginning their push into the camp. Report this news to the Elder. Once the support systems are back up, the war preparations will be complete. Oh, and we also got a note. Kier's report. Dawn report. As always, the local creatures are proven to be a continuous nuisance for us scouts. It would help if everything here wasn't perpetually on fire. I'm supposed to be on the watch for warm-blood soldiers, but I haven't seen or heard a thing. I thought I heard voices coming from the east earlier, but I'm sure it was just my imagination. And it wasn't your imagination, Kier. The soldiers are here, and they're invisible. Yeah, you can only see their outline and the electricity sparkling around them. So yeah, they're much easier to deal with compared to the soldiers that we fought over in Zeppelin Village. I know it's a little bit hard to see these guys, but yeah, it's basically like basically as if we're playing the hidden. Yep, we got some invisible bastards looking to go stabby stabby on us. Oh, another blueprint. Warrior's Pendant. I think I have. Yeah, I do have that one. Alright, so back to the Elder we go to let him know about what happened to Kier, and that we got the generator and water pump operational again. And I got another birthday cake. Yeah. Although, like I said, my birthday was in March. And it's August as I'm recording this. Anyway.
Elder, I'm afraid I have bad news. We found Kier, but he was ambushed by Gaius' soldiers. He didn't stand a chance.
Then it has already begun. Dust, we are nearly out of time. Please, help Sanjian get our camp support systems working once again. Without them, we will stand little chance of mounting an effective defense.
It sounds like Sanjian was able to get the pumps and generators working again.
No doubt thanks to your help. With power and water flowing through our camp once again, we will be better equipped to handle our enemies in battle and properly tend to our wounded. Thank you, Dust. I believe we are as prepared as we possibly could be. With the enemy at our gates, we have no choice but to begin our assault. Our warriors are gathering at the edge of the camp, waiting for you to lead them. Take this yellow resonance gem, Dust. Use it to open the gate.
Thank you, Elder, for everything.
Whatever happens, Sen Mithrarin, know that I am honored to have stood before you. The Moonbloods will follow you unto death. Now go, and Dust, good luck.
Alright. Meet up with the Moonblood warriors gathering at the eastern edge of the camp.
Mithrarin, do you need anything else?
And
Thank
it's the
you,
same
Elder.
conversation as before. And we got ourselves the yellow resonance gem, which we need to open up the gate that Kier's corpse was right next to. Anyway, what else can I talk about? Oh, a couple of exciting things happening this weekend. Quakecon and Mysterium. Yeah, I already talked about Quakecon being online this time, and it's going to be happening this weekend. And another convention that's happening this weekend is Mysterium, which is a convention for Myst fans. And, yeah, it's a good thing that both these conventions are happening online. Otherwise, if they were happening, in person, there's no way in hell I'd be able to attend both of these conventions at once. Especially considering that Mysterium usually takes place up in Washington, because Cyan Incorporated located up in Spokane. And QuakeCon usually held like around, where is it? Arizona, Texas, ow. Ah! Quit hitting me! So anyway, let's open up this gate and meet up with the Moonblood soldiers, which are right over this way. And there's a shop right here.
It seems my secret is out, yes?
It honestly wasn't that much of a secret.
So, you were keeping watch on us this whole time?
In a manner of speaking, just making sure you were well supplied for the journey.
Well, we appreciate the help.
I am glad, my friend. Anything you need, you just let me know.
Alright, now do I have any tough metal to catalog? Yes, I do, thank God. And I also got a dog tag. I can have those cataloged, and hopefully I will be able to craft that augment that I picked up earlier pretty soon.
Your transaction is most appreciated.
Anyway, go ahead and quick save, and let's get a move on.
There, the warriors are gathering.
Ah, Mithrarin. Superb timing. As you can see, our path out of the camp is blocked. Some manner of rock slide. Very unpredictable.
Yes, that happens sometimes when you build your village in a volcanic wasteland.
Anyway, we will need to clear this obstruction before we can exit the camp.
I'll see what I can do.
No, Fidget got a decent point. Recent volcanic activity had blocked the road. Clear the way for the Moonblood warriors. Alright, so let's drop down below and see what we can do to clear off that obstruction. And we've got a couple of chests here. And inside chest number 1, we have an ambush! As well as a treasure key that we can use to open up chest number 2, which holds for us hot dogs and hot cocoa and warm pretzels. Yum, 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 yum. And there's another key. over here. But anyway, back to what I wanted to talk about. Yeah, Mysterium is happening in the same weekend as Quakecon, which is this weekend. Oh crap! Platform. Ah, I missed it. That's okay. These things come and go pretty fast. And let's drop right down here for for a treasure key, and I'm now in the lava. I'm in trouble. Okay. That could have gone better. Oh, and it's the final destination right here for the platform. So yeah, a couple of exciting things are going to be happening at Mysterium this coming weekend. One of the guests of honor is going to be Jack Wall, who you guys might recognize as the composer for Call of Duty and Mass Effect. And he also did the music for Myst 3 and Myst 4. Yeah, he's going to be at Mysterium this weekend. As well as the Miller Brothers, of course. Oh, I see a key right there. Oh, wow, really? That got me. Damn, the lava got quite a hell of a reach. Oh, no, come on. Don't do this to me, game. I want that key. I want that key! Okay. Let me eat some ice cream first. And some wall chicken. Yeah, time it! Okay, I got the key. That's all that matters. I did not have that much trouble getting that key in my practice run. Honestly. Anyway, what do we have here? We got our final ability, Boost Jump. So if we press space while we're being, while hovering over these vents, we actually do a little boost just like that. And there are 3 keys up there. So yep, that right there was our final ability. Ow. Oh, come on. Get out, get out, get out. Okay. All the numbers. Anyway. So yeah, with that new ability, we can now go ahead and do a boost up these vents and see what we can find without smacking my head on the ceiling. And there is a cage up here with another friend for us to rescue. And inside this cage is that thing. What the hell is that thing? I do not know. And how many friends have we rescued so far? Only 6? So we've only rescued half of the friends in Falana so far? Are you serious? Okay then. And that's all of the things we have to find here. Now let's go ahead and jump up here and up again. And go all the way up here to see if we can find a way around that that wall that's blocking off the Moonblood soldiers. Oh, while we fight off some more of Gaius's invisible soldiers. And oh, hi! Get out of here! Well, that soldier led me to the chest, and I can't complain. And there is a Pendant of Wisdom Blueprint. A wise man imbued this pendant with properties that provide constant healing, plus 12 regen. And I think I can craft it right away. And that is indeed the case. So now I can go from 4 regen to plus 12 regen. So how much health do I heal now? 34. Very nice. So yeah, I'm looking forward to some of the events happening in both Quakecon and Mysterium. I already talked a bit about what I'm looking forward to in Quakecon, with Dracu doing an Ultra Nightmare playthrough and Doom Eternal. And yeah, that's gonna be a lot of fun. And what do we have in this chest? We got a Master Ring of Wealth, which I probably already have. No, but I do think I have a blueprint. Yeah, I do. And I also picked up some charred galbi. One feels incredibly satisfied after this delicious feast of barbecued beef. Mmm. Sound delicious. So yeah, I've been wanting to go to Mysterium for a really long time, especially ever since I first heard about it a few years ago when I started playing Myst Online, Uru Live. Like, I wonder if I'll come across some of my friends from Uru Live, who are also attending Mysterium this year. Because I heard that most, if not all, of the things that's going to happen with Mysterium as well as Quakecon are going to be done through Zoom, if I recall correctly. So yeah, I think it would be really cool if I actually did get in touch with some of my friends from Uru Live. That would be so much fun. Ah, idiot. See what happens when you stand right next to that explosive fruit? You get bombarded. And speaking of bombarding... Ah, that freaking soldier blocked that fruit. Hey, don't run from me, you coward. Because that will happen. Anyway, let's see if third time's the charm, and it is.
Well done. Let us begin our assault. We're right behind you, San Mithrarin.
Yep, we can now finally lead these soldiers to battle. However, before I do that, I would like to do something else first. Because you remember that all throughout the game I've been leaving behind so many of these secrets that I couldn't access because of the fact that I was lacking certain abilities? Well, now that I have all of the abilities in the game, I would like to go back to all the places we've been to. You know, the Glade, the Ceremony Cavern, Abadi's Forest. I would like to go back to all of these locations and go for all of the secret that I skipped over. As a matter of fact, there's one secret over here that I skipped over because I didn't have the boost jump, and it's right here, inside this chest. And what do we have here? We got ourselves a Ring of Study. That's our second one. Although, I already have... yeah. And the Master Ring of Focus is just better than the Ring of Study. So, anyway. So, yep. I'm gonna head back to the save monument at the beginning of the Moonblood Camp and call it a video there. So, next time on Let's Play Dust and Elysian Tale, we are gonna be backtracking throughout all the locations that we've been to and wrap up a couple of side quests that I either couldn't complete or just flat out ignored because of my lack of abilities. So, take care everyone. I will see you guys in the next video. Sayonara.